Hey, good morning. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. And today's our daily reading. It is Wednesday, I believe. Not keeping track of things. I'm using the Black Cat Tarot today. I did notice very rarely do I go back and look at any videos I do. Just don't have the time. Sometimes I do if someone makes a comment and I'm like, okay, what was that? And then to shake my memory. But I went back yesterday and I said I was using the Somnia Tarot when I was really using Light Fear. Anyway, and I've caught myself doing that a couple times where I call a card one thing and it's really something else. So I'm going to try to be more focused. It's weird because normally I would remember something like that and, or catch myself, but I didn't even catch myself until after I looked at it later. So had something in my mind and just said what was on my mind instead of what was in front of me, which is interesting. Anyway, so this is the Black Cat Tarot, and I got that right. We'll do our daily reading today. Let's get started. Okay, I'm going to face it towards you. Current situation. Empress. What we don't see. King of Swords. That darn King of Swords. What to look for. Eight of Pentacles. Unexpected. Five of Cups. Challenge. Queen of Wands. Strength, World. Okay, where does this lead? We've got Seven of Swords and advice is over here. Okay, oh well, bottom of the deck is Ace of Cups. This feels like, it's honestly kind of a weird feeling. To have an Ace of Cups and then what is unexpected is the Five of Cups. So we'll definitely look more into this card. I'll be able to tell you more, but I like you to look at it for those of you who are practicing and what do you see here as far as the situation coupled with what's at the bottom of the deck. To me, the Ace of Cups and the Empress is this is something that's new and close to your heart, and it doesn't have to be a relationship, but it absolutely can be, and it's very sweet. You've got the two people sitting in front, and then you have the two people in the cup. So it is about, relationships, but relationships run deep, right? It can be a relationship with a person, it can be romantic, it can be a relationship with yourself, your higher power, it can be all kinds of things. I get the feeling that we're back to this King of Swords. Whoever this King of Swords is either a problem or an answer. I don't know. But there is this face your fears because you'll be taking that chance. And in this Seven of Swords in this deck, it is about him crossing that bridge and with that thing. So all in all, there is something very interesting here about some fears, but like there's something being built and there's something being healing. So let me take a look at it now. Okay, so with the Empress, this is definitely something that you've been nurturing or trying to nurture, working on nurturing. So this could be anything that you're putting effort into, but when you're putting this effort, the Empress type effort in, it's more than just work related. It means something to you. So, think of the Empress as a mother, right? She's a mother figure to some degree. And that kind of the way you put what you would put energy into your kids or taking care of the family, it means a lot, and there's a lot of yourself into it. It's a lot of unselfish, very caring type effort. And I feel like it definitely could be a relationship, but it could be, I'm not sure. Because I overall get this is still somebody. This is what you don't see. I honestly feel like there's something that needs to let go and something that needs to come in. And the letting go is what is the unexpected feeling. But there is something here about what you don't see, someone in the background. Now, remember yesterday, this King of Swords was in the what to look for. So this energy is still there. Whatever that energy meant to you yesterday is the same energy that you're not seeing today. And I feel like that I do feel like it's somebody. I really do. Whether that energy is going to be helpful or not, I am not sure. I will tell you that there is a freeing feeling with this world card in your strength. I love this world card because he's shedding his old skin. So he's going from being successful and reaching a completion to starting over again, because the only white cats in this deck are the Fool and the World. So he's going to the Fool again, and that feels good because you're on your way to. There's been a completion, but that completion leads to something new, and that's the positive. I think this unexpected is the completion itself. Like, you're feeling that you don't realize how hard this is, and it's going to be harder than you think. We've had some hard cards, I feel like, over, in our daily readings, and I feel like this is something that has been poking at us for a while. However, I feel like this is coming to a head, so to speak. We've got a major and an ace, one, two, three majors. I do, and I feel like that too because of this. So the thing is, and I'll summarize in a minute because I'm really kind of going all over the place. Because what to look for is the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles is all about, spending the time to really, work on something hard, create something, be good at something. It's also about healing to some degree. So if this is a relationship, it definitely could be about healing. But I think more importantly, too, is to look at how far you've come, because it's what you don't see. This is what to look for. So you need to see, like, all of the work that you've put in and all of the things that you've done. And if this is healing, all of the healing that you've already done and accomplished. It doesn't mean that it's over, because the Eight of Pentacles is about continuing to work hard. But I feel like there is something where you have to look and say, yeah, I've come a long way. I really have. And to recognize that. So this King of Swords, I'm going to have to clarify the King of Swords. Can you give me 3 cards on this King, please? 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, 8 of Wands. Oh, interesting. So there's this, it's interesting to me because it goes 9, 10, and then back to the 8. So this is someone that you have had a lot of back and forth or renewals with. It's someone that comes into your life frequently. And the reason why I say that is we have a progression with the 9 and 10, and then it goes back to the 8. So this to me is an energy where, like, there's been a lot of effort, you were almost there, and then you had an aha moment, and now you're starting over again with the 8. You're going to move forward towards this, and then you're going to go back to the 9 and 10. And it's like this circle type energy, and it keeps coming back around. I got that right away. So that's this King. And I do feel like this was the same energy as yesterday. The 5 of Cups being in what is unexpected. I think there's some kind of, the ending here with this world is going to be harder than you expect. Because there is something that you feel like you're going to lose. And that you'll be focused on that for a bit before you focus on what's new. And I think that's why this is kind of your challenge, um, because this is hard, and that you are hurt more than you expect to be hurt. Your challenge is, trying to find motivation in the next thing or in anything. Um, but the cool thing is that you need to see that you've come a long way. And when we reach the world, even if it's an ending of, it is an ending of a life cycle, that starting fresh again is also very healing as well, right? So while it's hard to be at the end of any cycle, well, some cycles are nice to be at the end of, like a graduation or something, but um, it could mean a life area that is hard, and that's what I feel like it is. But to know that you are going to be able to start fresh and new and kind of innocently as well. And then where it leads to is the Seven of Swords. And I feel like this is a time where you will be headed towards facing some fears that you might have. But to get yourself back to school, to yourself, which is the challenge, the Queen of Wands, you do have to face this. You have to cross that bridge to get those swords back. Otherwise, if you don't get the swords back, right, you're not completing a task. And without completing that task, you really truly won't heal. But there is some kind of new something out there, and I'm going to look into a little bit more. And the Temperance is our advice, and it's just, hey, keep your cool, man. Keep your emotions in check. And I think too, this is like, I feel like it's a little bit relax. Let the world do its thing. Let the universe handle this a little bit. Don't try to control it. You know how she's relaxed and she's pouring the water back into the lake, and she's just, it feels very relaxed to me, and I feel like that's kind of what you, spirit's asking. Relax, let things go, let things be the way they are supposed to be. And yeah, I really get that feeling. I feel like there's some really mixed emotions here. I will be honest with you, because I feel like there's some really positive, but it's really hard. And you don't expect it to be hard, though. That's what's odd, is that there's this expectation that this really isn't going to be hard. Oh, yeah, it is hard. So I'm going to clarify this Seven of Swords. Knight of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Yeah, it's about taking back your control with this. I think this is the same energy as the King of Swords. There has been, a the Five of Pentacles here in the middle of this really dark card is not seeing, feeling destitute. And I feel like to recover from that, you have felt a little bit destitute with this situation, with this Knight of Swords, who I believe is this King of Swords. But the only way to get your control back is to face your fears, and that's that Emperor there. So I feel like there is that energy of, I've got to do this, I've got to move forward, and it's hard because of this is unexpected. You don't expect that. You don't expect to feel like you felt when this all kind of rolls out. You're expecting that you'll handle it a little bit better. You're not expecting to be disappointed. Instead, you're kind of thought that you would be less disappointed than you are. So, yeah, that's the energies. I know I read that a little backwards, but sometimes when I face it towards you, I kind of get all of these thoughts and feelings and everything. So, I do like the energy, but I do feel like this is going to be a little bit, this situation has to happen like this. I feel like it's got to take you to facing these fears, because these fears are what is going to allow you to take your control back. You can stand up to this and say, you know what, this does scare me and I am afraid, but the only way I'm going to get ahead is to face it. And I feel like this energy is going to be really good coming out. And I'm not going to read beyond it because, well, I'm just not. Because I think there's something good that comes out over here. But let's let that be. So take care, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the like button, give me a comment. Always appreciate them, and have a beautiful day.